The big question on every WWE fan's mind right now: when is Liv Morgan coming back to WWE television? The suspense has been building, rumors have been swirling, and fans have been eagerly awaiting some sort of official update. Well, the wait is over. We finally have new and reliable information that sheds light on Liv's current situation, her Hollywood detour, and most importantly, her expected return to the squared circle. So buckle in, because if you're a Liv Morgan fan or just someone who keeps tabs on WWE's ever-changing women's division, you'll definitely want to hear this. As many of you already know, Liv Morgan recently took time off from WWE programming to film a Hollywood movie. This wasn't just a cameo or a side role, this was a lead role in a major film produced by Neon Productions titled Bad Lieutenant Tokyo. And yes, it took her all the way to Japan to begin filming. Now, when this announcement first came out, fans were naturally excited. After all, it's not every day that a WWE superstar gets a big role in an international feature film. But as more details emerged, that initial excitement began to split down the middle. Some fans were thrilled for her. They saw it as a step forward, not just for Liv's career, but for WWE's mainstream presence overall. Others, however, were skeptical. Questions were raised. Was this role really that big? Was it worth stepping away from WWE TV during such a crucial time in her career? And more importantly, how long would she be gone? According to reports from credible sources like PW Insider and Fightful Select, the answer is, thankfully, not long at all. WWE has no plans to strip Liv Morgan and her tag team partner Raquel Rodriguez of the Women's Tag Team Championships. That's right, even though Liv is currently off TV, she and Raquel are still officially recognized as champions. This tells us two things. 1. WWE clearly values the team and sees long-term potential in their partnership. And 2. Her absence was planned, approved, and coordinated in a way that doesn't disrupt the current booking too much. Let's break it down further. Fightful Select revealed that Liv Morgan's filming schedule for Bad Lieutenant Tokyo is relatively short. In fact, the wrap date is reportedly set for May 16th. That means she is expected to return to the United States as soon as May 17th, with Monday Night Raw airing on May 19th. That would make it the earliest possible day for her return to WWE programming. So at most, Liv is missing just one more episode of Raw before she's back in action. That's a far cry from the kind of extended absences we've seen in the past when WWE stars stepped away for movie roles. Just think back to how long we went without seeing John Cena or The Rock during their Hollywood transitions. In contrast, Liv's time away has been well managed. Before we go any further, let's take a moment to recap Liv Morgan's 2025 so far, because it really paints a clearer picture of where she stands in WWE's hierarchy right now. At the start of the year, Liv was still riding high as the Women's World Champion. Remember, she captured the title back in May 2024 and went on a remarkable run, holding the championship for 226 days. That reign came to an end on January 6 during the debut of Monday Night Raw on Netflix, where she lost the title to a returning Rhea Ripley. Now, for many superstars, losing a major title like that would signal a slide down the card. But Liv? She adapted. She quickly transitioned into the women's tag team division, reuniting with Raquel Rodriguez. And it didn't take long for the two of them to reclaim gold. On February 24th, they defeated Bianca Belair and Naomi to win the Women's Tag Team Championships for the third time. That alone would have been impressive. But then came WrestleMania 41, where Liv and Raquel lost the titles to Becky Lynch and Lyra Valkyria. That loss, though, was short-lived. Just 24 hours later, on the April 21st episode of Raw, Liv and Raquel won the rematch and became four-time Women's Tag Team Champions, setting a new record for the duo. That's the kind of momentum that WWE rarely hands out unless they believe in the long-term star power of the talent involved. So even though Liv is temporarily out of sight, she's definitely not out of mind. Now here's where things get a bit more nuanced. When Liv's movie role was announced, there was a lot of buzz, but also a fair amount of skepticism. Fans wondered whether the hype matched the reality. Was this role truly a breakout opportunity for Liv? Or was it simply a minor venture with some exaggerated headlines? The truth likely lies somewhere in between. Yes, Bad Lieutenant Tokyo is a serious film project. It's being produced by Neon, which is known for backing edgy, stylized, and critically acclaimed projects. This isn't some low-budget cash grab, but at the same time, this is Liv's first major acting role. Expectations had to be tempered, and WWE, to their credit, seems to have struck the right balance. They didn't completely remove Liv from the spotlight. They didn't strip her of her titles. Instead, They are treating this as a calculated detour, one that helps Liv expand her brand while still maintaining her presence in WWE's ecosystem. Much of this strategy comes down to who represents Liv Morgan behind the scenes. She is managed by Paradigm, a talent agency that also reps major names like Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, and even The Miz. Paradigm has a clear mission: to help wrestlers break into Hollywood without sacrificing their core identity as in-ring performers. This isn't the early 2000s anymore. WWE and its partners understand the value of maintaining visibility across both platforms, Hollywood and WWE TV. And there's a precedent for this. CM Punk, for instance, filmed a TV show while still appearing regularly on WWE programming. The filming schedule was arranged around his WWE dates. He only missed 1 or 2 shows, and fans hardly noticed. That's the kind of model Paradigm seems to be using with Liv Morgan: short, manageable absences that don't interrupt storylines or derail momentum. And let's be real here, this is a smart move for WWE as well. The company benefits from having their talent appear in Hollywood films. It extends the WWE brand into new audiences. It builds legitimacy. It creates buzz. And if done right, it brings those new fans back to Monday Night Raw. For fans who are worried that Liv Morgan's Hollywood detour meant a long-term departure or diminished role, those fears can be put to rest. She's coming back, and soon. In fact, she's likely to return in the exact same position she left, one half of the women's tag team champions, a key player on Raw, and a superstar who can be counted on to deliver both in and out of the ring. WWE has made a strategic decision to pivot Liv into the tag team scene after her main event singles run. Some fans might view this as a step back, but it's actually a smart and necessary evolution. WWE needs strong female tag teams to build depth and legitimacy in the division, and Liv and Raquel provide exactly that. Not to mention, it gives Liv a platform to stay relevant while she balances new opportunities outside the ring. Looking ahead, the big question will be, how does WWE use Liv Morgan once she returns? Do they keep her in the tag team division long term, or will we see her pivot back to singles competition in the second half of 2025? There's no clear answer yet, but one thing is for certain: Liv's stock remains high. Her 2024 run as women's champion was one of the most impressive in recent memory. She proved she can carry the division, deliver on the mic, and hold her own in high-stakes matches. That kind of talent doesn't just disappear, it evolves. So what can fans expect next? Assuming she returns on the May 19th episode of Raw, we could see WWE begin building toward a SummerSlam storyline involving Liv, Raquel, and potential challengers. Or maybe, just maybe, we'll see the seeds planted for a bigger singles return down the line. Either way, Liv Morgan will be back soon, and she's not coming back quietly. Now we want to hear from you. Are you excited for Liv Morgan's return to WWE TV? Do you think her Hollywood venture will help or hurt her career in the long run? And what role do you think she should play once she returns? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Let's keep the conversation going. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more WWE updates, breaking news, and insider analysis you won't get anywhere else. Stay tuned, because the Liv Morgan era is far from over.